Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, when there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns. Bones are shaking out my skin. I got tingling in my hands, moving like a lightning strike. I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, when there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Whole house packed, not here to make friends. Do or die moment, I love it this tense. Who am I taking out, thinking you're next? You're next. Everything burns. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns.
Ladies and gentlemen, we understand that you have come tonight to bear witness to the sound of drum and bass. We regret to announce that this is not the case, as instead, we come tonight to bring you the sonic recreation of the end of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to hold your color. Okay, fuck it. I lied. It's drum and bass. What you gonna do?
What is up, gamers? I'm freaking stoked, dude. It's time. Goddamn. Alright, I lied. It's drum and bass.
Okay, what you gonna do?
It's time to not play drum and bass. They got me a copy. The disc does have some scratches on it, though. Got me a copy from good old eBay for the shadow of the Colossus. So we'll see how it goes. Nice thing is, once games get remade, they get very cheap. I don't know how expensive this game is before, but I know that it was remade for the PS5. Yeah, it's actual hard copy. I try to get hard copies of most games that I play. Yeah, I got this on eBay for like 20 bucks. 20 USD. What's up, Scott, by the way? I'm very excited to play this game. Let me make sure that I'm actually streaming. Okay. So I'm actually streaming to YouTube. So, found out the past couple days I have not been streaming to YouTube. But, so I know a little bit about this game. Not a ton, but I know a little bit. Oh, also, this is not the right... Let me fix this. Because it's going to show it in widescreen, and then everything's going to be all messed up. But I have a way to set it so that it is normal for 4x3 stuff. We'll have to see how big it actually goes. But yeah, I know a little bit about this game. I know it's about a dude and his horse. And I know that the game doesn't really tell you where to go. You have to kind of figure it out by finding... Oh, whoa, I'm controlling the camera. And I know that you are running down and hunting Colossi. And that's pretty much it. From what I saw this game, it looked really fucking sick. There it is. Shadow of the Colossus. So it looks like it is a little small. We'll wait till we actually get in game. Oh shit, wait a second. What's up, Chew? You have this on your game list? I've had this on my game list for... I checked for 14 years. I've had this game as a game that I've wanted to play. That was a progressive scam. Yeah. Ruh-roh. Your watch streak is on day 6 out of 7. I'll have to... Damn it! I can't ruin it now. Because this is the one that I would ruin it on, if that was the case. So... I don't think the aspect ratio actually changes anything. Yeah, this game looks really sick. I It's been on my to playlist for 14 years because I remember watching Soda Pop and playing it. You found some dude called Typic on Backlogged. Isn't that the that's the game one, right? I think I do have a backlogged. Okay. I need to actually change this back. Oh, yeah, we did. Alright, gamers, let's freaking heckin' get started. I think I am on there. There's a couple that I did that I didn't really I did a little bit of it, like game rating and stuff. If it's the no, because Letterboxd is the movie one. Because I don't watch any movies, so. Yeah, this game looks really sick. In terms of all this stuff that happens with it. I'm going to wait till we actually run around. I'm probably going to increase the size just so it looks a little better. But this cutscene is... It seems like the cutscenes are going to be really narrow. Yeah, we're playing on PS2. And all that. And dude, our horse fears no stairs. Stairs gotta be kind of fucked up for a horse, bro. Horse doesn't give a shit, dude. I know that sigils are where you have to stab the Colossi. But I don't remember the strategy of it. I know that like you are like hanging on them to like try and climb them to get to the sigils, which obviously is the super cool part. But I don't remember what pretty much any of the Colossus look like. I love that kind of Cthulhu-esque, I can't think of the name, the like Lovecraftian horrors. I love like big stuff like that. I think that shit's really cool. So I've always wanted to play this game. We're still controlling the camera. I just never got around to it. Is that us as a baby? Or is that us as us? Yeah, what's up, Blitz? That's me as a horse. Ah, okay. Nice feet. Wiyuma Musume. Dude, they had the little diamond on the horse. I'm like, dude, that's Diamond Santono, bro. Officially in the furry arc now. No. When we start, I want to play Star Fox Adventure. That's where Crystal comes from. Is that Jesus? Hello, Jesus. Yeah, I messed up with... my ends? I still control the camera.
Was you the last also? View houses is will. Equal kizado you lola. Islis was I. How miss quick. You are la quicker.
Oh, I rated 7 as a 3 out of 5? Yeah, I mean, I'm replaying 7 right now, Chew. And I like it a lot more on the replay than I did with the first playthrough. I really don't like Cloud or Sephiroth. Well, I didn't like Cloud. I think Cloud's alright now. I don't really have much of a problem with him now. But I hated Cloud and Sephiroth on my playthrough. And I hate Yuffie, and I hate Sid. But Red, Barret, Aerith, Tifa, they're cool. And I like their stories. I'd probably rate it like a 4.5 now. But I need to rebeat the game before I can determine it. Slice him up, bro. Yeah. That's me. Mr. Ancient Swordman.
Dormi for Alula. Ostu Hailwa Wuku Aikwa. Ujus Yazu Tsudoko. Was Nortekyo Wutiula. Is Kumku Idus Orodo you Iweriko? It's not all amuso. Alu Diklik.
Hey, yo.
The least to Iso.
Guys, it's not Jesus. 8, bro? Bring her back, bro. It's not her fault. Yeah, we're getting more lore than I thought.
Uronola. Oh, you. I'll bet.
I was beautiful. Nothing is not worth. On the around. I will consider.
You do. You bet, Sanada.
You must stand in the shadow of the Colossus.
I was not. Oh, you I answer. Was you Jula, Ukira Jula, Nosu,
Olam.
Say no more.
Ola. You do new.
It doesn't matter, Giga Chad. Oh yeah, doesn't the sword point you where the Colossi are? Like that's the only hint you have to go through, basically. Okay, we're moving. All right, let me fix this real quick. Just to make it look a little nicer. God, I hate resizing. Should be good. That should be good. Should look a lot bigger for. Oh, there's. Oh shit. Okay, well, I need to. Holy. hmm. Works for me. You need to hold it up. Is that over there? Very well. The horseman's. Next to the horse. Uh-oh. Sorry, bro. We're going off. How are we gonna get out of here? Ooh. Probably right over here, dude. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Too fast. I'm not used to your running yet, horse. There we go. Alright, now we go. Fly down those stairs, bro. I'm assuming we can do this while we're on the horse. Oh, what the? Ah, okay. Very good. Current location. Yeah, that's not going to be insanely confusing. Let's go, Horston. Horston. Help. So I got sword, bow, hand. Obey me, horse. Well, see you later, buddy. Time to climb. Can I climb up this? It's our main mechanic, fellas. Uh-oh. Nice. Okay, we don't want to stab the wall, brother. I swear to God I pressed triangle and he did not go up the first time. Okay, we got some freaking humble platforming. Very cool. Oh, we didn't die. A dive roll. Whoa! Oh shit, we're dead. Not dead. Climb up, buddy. We do some freaking gaming. Do some ninja rolls. Don't. Master of climbing, fellas. Oh shit, never mind. I spoketh way too sooneth. I can't grab it! You know, I was like, I feel like it's telling me to run and jump. What's up, horse? But, can't do shit, man. I was like, I feel like I can't just run, jump, and grab this stone. That feels not like it would work. Yeah, the reason why I thought about playing this game again is when we were talking about PS2 games last week during the FF9 run. And I was like, you know what? I was looking at, because I haven't played a ton of PS2 games. I actually like the PS1 more than the PS2, which apparently is a hot take, but I haven't played a lot of PS2 games. And so I was looking at the list of like the best PS2 games, and then I saw Shadow of the Colossus again. I was like, oh shit, dude, I've always wanted to go back and replay it. It's probably right here. Probably just go over to the right or to the left. I know my angles. Holy. We're freaking schmoving, dude. Hey. Big boy. Is that the Colossus? The one that's on the cover art. So we just go after him, huh? He don't feel no thing. It is the one from the cover. Hey, man. Dude. Oh, wait a second. Run! Don't call the horse, bro. Horse can't jump and climb like us, man. Get up, dude. These guys are kind of mean. Maybe we should kill them. Leg. He's charging another attack. Holy. Should probably, wait, I died? Noob down. Yeah, not my fault. The Wanderer just kind of sucks. Not my fault. Clearly not my fault. I was doing everything correctly. It's the opposite of getting your shit together. Yeah, I guess we gotta dive roll some more. I also have a package that should be getting delivered here in a second. I just need to kind of check for that. Still nothing. Alright. This time with feeling. So weak point is left knee and head is what I saw, right? What are you gonna do? Step on me? I see it, bro. I'm stabbing. As the longer we hold, the more damage we do. It's over. Okay, I feel like I didn't do that much damage. I think we can only do so much damage. It's time to climb. If we can jump. Uh-oh. Nope. Got back on. Stab it, man! Don't. Now fall. Oh, probably need to stab him more than once, huh? Uh-oh. Regain your footing. But not you. Titan man. Uh-oh. Nope. I need to regain some stamina. Got some freaking tight grip. Got some grippers, dude. Here we go. Why couldn't I do that last time? I'm on his ass. Do not sit down, please. Oh. I will stab your ass. Don't call the horse. What does the bow do? It's just there that I can attack right now, right? Oh, he's charging. Oh, don't do that, bro. Oh, he's doing it again. God damn it. I keep pressing X to try and, like, get out of the charge thing. And X is to call your horse and stand there like a freaking dummy. Waiting for his attack. L1. Stop calling the horse. No. Did it again. So I'm guessing I like do a quick stab to get him. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind how the game is mostly laid out, except for the one thing. I'm mostly trying to figure out, because this is the puzzle, right? Like this is basically like a puzzle game. You have to just figure out how. Go. Do not fling me off, please. It's mostly trying to figure out how to get the stamina back. Hey, buddy. Omega damage. It's over. Tutorial boss down. Only died like twice. I think the controls are actually pretty good. Minus the horse calling. Oh, we're getting tentacled. Baby game for babies. True. Are we tripping? Yes, I would like to save. Yeah, we're not doing the retro achievements. I'd rather just play this one through normally. And then go back. I think retro achievements is mostly fun for like replays of stuff. Because if you see all the achievements and it says, yeah, fight this guy, then it's like, okay, well, that doesn't really help. The fact that it just tells us like what's next. Yeah, that's our Colossus self. He's the demon. The shadowy figure. There's like warp us back to this temple. This temple's gotta be pretty heckin' important, huh? Okay, kinda wild. organ starts playing and that just explodes. Alright, dude. I'm guessing it's that guy. I think the dude mentioned the girl's name. Or the main character. I guess it could be a guy or a grill. What's up, Orson? Yeah, one thing that freaking trips me up is, like in the Trails games, there's different freaking key bindings for some of the different stuff. Oh, that was the idol that fell. Okay, that was the idol that broke. So like in the Daybreak ones, you open up chests with triangle. And then when you go back and play the Sky remake, you open up chests with X. It's so fucking weird, dude. Yeah, triangle. Should be menu. Menu start. But yeah, it pretty much is triangle for like everything else for the menu. Our horse does not want to go. Horse says, fuck that, bro. We found our demon. Yeah. I actually really like the Daybreak arc. They're putting it on squares a while. They change so many things from each arc. It's so insane. I don't know. All I know is like in Sky, when I would get mad, I would mash the button and I would mash it so fast that the game wouldn't exit the menu. It would just sit there and just keep like pressing circle or whatever. And it would make me even more mad. It's the way we want to go, right? Alright, horse. Yeah, I know. If you're like doing it too fast, it just wouldn't leave the menu and it would just sit there and just make the menu closing sound. And then just wouldn't do anything. It tilted the shit out of me when I was getting mad. Can't tell the horse mechanics, man. This horse does not seem to want to go anywhere. This horse does not trust me with his life. It moves slowly. They all probably move slowly. Yeah, it's been so long since the OG Sky stuff that I don't remember. This horse fucking hates me. How do I soothe this like in Zelda, bro? This horse is not having it, dude. Maybe he's not having it because we're not going towards the demons. The Colossi. Maybe the horse hungers for blood. More than us. Dude, I do not understand. I feel like I am, like, killing this horse. Alright, thanks, buddy. Blood for the blood god, except for, yeah, the blood god's the horse. How the hell is he running now? No, he's not. Very sharply. Set it to. Maybe I'm supposed to hold it down? Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to hold it down. Seems like it goes really easy when I... Alright, Colossus, show yourself. Aggro is the MVP. It's no longer blue, but yellow. Does that mean we're getting close? Here it is, dude. Turtle Mans. Let's get the flip out of here, horse. Okay, we can jump off the horse. Feet, head. How are we gonna do this? Dude, my horse. I'm trying to save you, bro. Uh-oh. I'm gonna climb. Failed to climb, probably. Failed again to climb, probably. No, can't climb. Yeah, I know. I love the running animation. It's pretty good. Hey, forget about that arrow that I shot at you, okay, dude? Just kidding. Just like teleported me onto the fur. Yeah, even when I was watching this game, I was like, this is like a puzzle game. Because you have to like figure out how to go and like conserve your stamina in certain parts and... I'm trying to hold on to the... What the fuck? Hey, I'll take it, dude. You're just warping me all over. You know, especially because of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, I'm having a very hard time not thinking of this as a Zelda game. The way that he climbs is exactly like fucking Link. Or alternatively, Link climbs exactly like this guy. And even, you know, kind of makes the grunts like Link. I don't think we're going to be able to stay on here while we recharge. No, we are. Clever use of game mechanics right here. This guy. They didn't tell me his name. Let's go for the head. So I'm assuming you can only hit the sigil a certain amount of times, and then it won't really work after that. This game must have been nuts to come out when it did. In terms of like everything that you can kind of do. Just need one quick stab. Sorry, Turtle Goat, man. You have to die. Nothing personnel. It's over. Well, time to fade to black again. Unless we outrun it. No! We're getting corrupted. We're gonna be the Colossus, dude. No way. Quadratus, is that his name? Yeah, I would like to save. We're making some pretty good progress, dude. I think they're all fan names. Oh, and you're quoting me about this guy? And it's all fan names? You okay, bro? I'm calling him Link. Wander's name is real. Oh. Oh. The Titan's name is Quadratus. Gotcha. I get you. That one looked cool. No. Honestly, I really like how like all of them look. I know one of them's like a bird. And then I know the last one is like insane. That's all I really remember. One of them is a bird. I think it's the second to last one. And then one of them, the last one I remember, it's like a 30-minute thing to like climb him. Yeah, last one was nuts. I do remember that one and the bird one specifically. It's kind of crazy because like the graphics like hold up pretty well, other than the like the graphics hold up extremely well, other than the motion blur stuff that I fuck. All right, Orson, we gotta go this way, buddy. Yeah, I think it is. I need to hold down X. I really want to play. Is there anything special with the crows? Sometimes crows will point you in a correct direction. I guess they're more hawks, probably. We were right. Kind of. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to think of this as anything but like a Zelda game. It's crazy because of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have definitely made it much more like it feels that way to me. I mean, especially because there is like the Talus guys. That you fight and you climb on. I mean, you could climb on a lot of different characters. Let's actually go check out this shrine. I'm curious. I think this is just to heal up. Oh wow, this goes further too. Open the door. We'll do what we do best. We'll climb. You know, there was a PS2 game that, now that I'm thinking about this game and thinking of different types of links, I played a Dark Cloud as a PS2 game. Can I cut this? Yeah, Dark Cloud was definitely interesting. I am going to assume that we cannot do anything. I don't think I can climb this. It's like a, it's like a dungeon crawling, holy. Okay, but I don't think that got us anywhere. Actually, I think it did. It's a dungeon crawling, like, base city rebuilding game. Are you unable to jump up? I don't... Man, sometimes it feels really weird to jump up on stuff. Clearly something we're supposed to be doing up here. But I don't think... Yeah, I do like how vast it is. For sure. So... So obviously, it's zooming out to show me these pillars of light. The hell? Very strange. We just shot in here. Okay. I have a feeling that we probably don't have the thing that we need. So those are the Colossi that we've killed. Oh, that's not good, bro. Oh, shit. Dude. His freaking arms are insane. You can just grab anything, dude. Oh, shit. Yeah, super saved. I don't think it's this way. We'll keep going this way, though, because I do kind of want to explore a little bit. Dislocated both shoulders? Nah. Our horse ain't doing too well, though. Oh, he just ran straight into a freaking wall. Sorry, horse. My bad. Blame me for that one, dude. I thought for sure there's gonna be no way we'd come all the way up here. I mean, maybe this is still the way we're supposed to go. We lost our shine. Here we are back at the start. Maybe we do need to go here. What the heck? Sorry, horse. It's faint, but it is telling me to go this way. This horse hates us. Is that the Colossi? Nope. But this is... maybe. Is this the Colossi? Whoa. The Colossus is my dick? Yo, Drew? I got your Colossus right here. Hey, we can swim, dude. I'm the 17th Colossus. I didn't know there were 16. It does kind of add up, though. Yeah, I could have counted the statues. See, one thing you should know about me, Scott, I'm incredibly impatient. So I will not count no friggin' statues. You are correct, though. And I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, oh, we can see how many there were. And then I saw, like, there were, like, it panned to, like, 10. And I was like, okay, there's more than I was thinking. Because I originally thought there was, like, 6. But yeah, I'm incredibly impatient. Even when I say I'm gonna be patient, expect me to be like not patient at all. Okay, well, guess we just run and jump. Yeah, we do. What's the hold button? It's uh-oh. Oh god, just please, bro. Please. You're scaring me, dude. Holy shit. As soon as we saw the statues, you went and counted them? Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I might do it when it gets, like, closer. Uh-oh. I didn't even see that. Like, when I get, like, closer to the end of the game, I might do that. But yeah, I am so impatient. I'm like, dude, I just want to fight the Colossus. We'll figure out how many there are later. Hey, big boy. Hello, my dear. Or it looks like a skeleton. Alright, hold up. Can you stay there for a second, man? I just need to find out your weaknesses. The deer? You know what? I think I want to go this way. Could call me. Climbs your sword. Maybe? Nope. Grabs your sword? No. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that's probably how we get onto the road. Ow. No, don't call the horse. It's not a good... Oh. What's up with our obsession with trying to call our horse and to get him killed? I don't really think there's an easy way we can move. We probably gotta jump over there, huh? Alley? I did. Ow. I missed. Yeah, I don't think we can climb anything else. Come. I don't know how close I am to the edge. Saved. Not saved. So I cannot get up here. Yeah. So I cannot do anything over here. This ain't good. I really need bro to stop moving, please. I don't know if he will. Okay, bro, you gotta climb those. Oh. So, I guess you just shined the light on him for a while. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ow. Can't believe they're navving me right now. Unless you're saying that I should hop on here, bro. What's up, Vaden? Good luck with the lurk. Oh, God. No! Son of a bitch. Alright, we'll try this again. He's committed. Wow. Thanks, Navi. Music also changed. Oh God, I didn't want to jump. Come. Okay, not like that though. Come how I want you to come. Uh-oh. Stop coming, please. Okay. I guess if they want to just waste time. I didn't really want you to hit that. Climb! We're finally here. I keep holding triangle by accident. It's kind of cool that my arrow's still stuck in him. I guess we'll just skip the chest part. Maybe? Smells your big ass armpit. Uh-oh. Well, I flubbed it. I flubbed it, dude. Not the move I want to see. Not the place I want to fall. Bro does not know where I'm at. No! Well. Holy shit. I can't believe we fell. Alright, guys. Give me 10 minutes to get back. Bruh. Yeah, I can't freaking believe it, man. Music's fading out because we're so noob. No, why, man? Oh my god, bro. No worries. God damn. What's up, empty webinar? Not that much. We just fell off the arena twice against Big Boy. Have you played Shadow of the Colossus, dude? Is that a dive? Oh shit, underwater stuff, dude. I assume with the POG, you either know the game or you've played it before. Honestly, game feels pretty good. There's obviously a little jank because like PS2 graphics and lag, but in terms of the movement and stuff, it's actually not that bad. It feels pretty smooth, is a better way to put it than not that bad. I don't understand how to do this, man. It's one of the very few games where FPS actually affected my enjoyment. It's weird because... yeah, there's definitely a lot of FPS issues in this game. I don't know why. It feels like that's part of the game to me. Like, it feels like it's meant to be, like, grainy and laggy to me. Like, because I can see why people wouldn't like the FPS thing. It feels like a game that is like, yeah, you're lagging because there's this big guy kind of, and they're being slow too, right? Like, it just kind of feels like the lag is part of the game. I really don't want you to do this move, bro. Yeah, just play it back in 2005. Yeah, I really liked, alright, grab it, dude. I jumped when I should have not jumped. Oh my god. No, I'm playing on actual PS2. I got a hard copy. So I'm playing with a PS2 that's sent up through my retro tink. Looks good, thank you. Yeah, freaking. It's definitely much easier just to go straight up the sword. Yeah, I really enjoyed getting retro tink. I think we're gonna go to this guy's. Can we get to this guy's chest? I think it's easier just to go for that head, dude. Actually, no, we can just jump from here, huh? There it is, finally. Omega stab. In the tramp stamp. Yeah. This might be his... Is it his front or his back? I don't remember. Oh, it looks like it is his back. Can't find me, bro. I'm in stealth. See, I'm assuming the sigils go away. Yeah. So you can't just attack the same one over and over. I was kind of hoping that would unlock a little bit more for us. What's up, Ospie? Happy Saturday. We're doing the leap. Oh, he freaking moved right when we went and did the leap, dude. He's doing that walking thing again, fellas. God forbid a Colossus just likes walking around, right? No, dude. I don't understand how to climb sometimes. I think most of the time I don't really understand how to climb. I think that's the only thing that I'm like that probably sucks, other than you don't gotta tell us that. Yeah, the league gamers know. Why play this instead of a PS4? Great question. I don't own a PS4. Yeah, we can see the gameplay. Aww. I don't have a PS4. I got a PS2 though, so that's why I'm playing on the Pust. Hey, buddy. I would be pretty down to play it on the PS4. Yeah, this game definitely would be very insane at the time. I could see people getting like super into this fucking game. I don't think there's very many games like this. It's crazy because I never heard about it. We didn't have this game. My brother got a lot of PS2 games. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Ow. First time you played it was on the PS3. And on the PS4 it felt like butter. Yeah, didn't they, maybe it was the PS4 one. So I actually had a PS5 for a while. And I bought it to play the Final Fantasy games, Rebirth and 16 when it came out. And I think I actually got the PS4 version of this game when I had a PS5. But my brother's friend wanted to get a PS5, and I had one, and I wasn't really planning on playing other games for it, so I sold it to him. The only regret was that I didn't play this game on it. You were 10 when this game came out? When did this game come out? 2005? I would have been 12. I was born in 93. We get our stamina back. Alright, demon, it's time. We've been here for like freaking 50 minutes, dude. Yeah. I mean, I really wanted to play the Final Fantasy games. I do like the Final Fantasy games a lot. And so I don't feel like money was wasted, especially because my, like I said, my brother's friend wanted one, so I traded it to him. Well, I sold it to him. Yeah, nice try, Ospie. Nothing ever makes me feel old. Other people around my age might feel old. I literally feel like I'm still like 22. Even though I'm 32. Nope. Dude, I actually weighed myself. I'm losing weight. Ever since I moved. I was at like 212 before I moved. And now I'm at 201. Which I'm sure some of it is like water weight and stuff, but it's crazy. I was like, dude, I feel like because I'm having like ice cream and stuff as snacks. Dude, this guy does not want to hold still, man. Let me stab you in the head, bro. You're making it easy, aren't you? I gotta find some way to regain some stamina like this. Oh yeah, look at that. We're in stealth mode. Yeah, PS5 is nice. I mean, I do really like my Switch too. Oh, nice. We got this down before he started shaking. Oh god, I didn't know he fell. Oh shit. Yeah, it was the same for me as well, Scott. My brother got all the games, and I basically just played what he got. Because my brother's 8 years older than me, and he's also like a Giga gamer. We didn't have this game, though, is the thing. That's one thing that's kind of crazy to me. I don't know why we didn't have this game. This definitely feels like one that my brother would like. Get the PS5 back? I actually wonder how much my brother's friend plays it. Needed a better brother? Dude, I love my brother. I don't think there's a way that it could be better. Yeah, dude, Windows 95, that was my, that was what I played, like, Warcraft 2 and shit on. I gotta stay alive here? We did not stay alive here. Ow. How long have I had a PS2? This one I've had for, like, 2 years? Yeah, Warcraft 2 was a game that I played a lot. We played that game a lot as a family. My dad, it was the only game my dad ever played that I saw. And my dad, it's really funny thinking back to it now. My dad was like, I can't play Warcraft 2. This game is too addicting. Which is really funny for like Warcraft 2 nowadays. But yeah, my dad was like, yeah, I can't play this because I know it's gonna make me not want to work and stuff. That's like the only time I remember my dad ever playing games. They talked about playing like the NES Zelda and stuff, but alright, buddy, grab hold. You never played Warcraft? I really like it. I think if you like stuff like this, I think Warcraft is super fun. It's a RTS game. Yeah, freaking Warcraft 2 was one of the first games I remember playing. My first freaking memory is of Super Mario World, though. I literally have like always had games in my memory. Yeah, it's true. I don't think Blitz has played like pretty much any game that I've played. Alright, time to be stabbed in the frickin' head, bro. Maybe. Big stab. Okay, one more. I need to climb back up. I don't really want to chance it. We're falling. We're falling. How do I recover this? Can I recover this? Nope. Frick! Alright, one more fucking time, dude. We're not recovering this. Yeah, DKC was another game I played a lot of. It's funny because the only game I remember on physical SNES. Yeah, I know. I kept thinking like, okay, maybe I can jump over to like his arm, his sword arm. But that was not a possibility. I was trying to find like a good angle. Yay. You did not recover from that. The only game I remember physically on Super Nintendo was Super Mario World. We moved up into a new house when I was 5. And that's when I remember trading the Super Nintendo stuff in for the N64 stuff. And then I got really into Ocarina of Time. So like Ocarina of Time was probably my first love as a game. And then Tactics was there as well, and Final Fantasy IX. Those were definitely the 3 main games that I played physically. Like I said, my brother's 8 years older than me, so he knew about emulating games, and so we actually had a Super Nintendo emulator, which I think is why they traded in the Super Nintendo. It was because they could just emulate the games. So I actually played most Super Nintendo games on emulator. Yeah, I freaking love OT. That shit's like a core memory of mine. That's like peak nostalgic game for me. That and Banjo-Kazooie. It's over! It wasn't over, guys. You have a Super Nintendo, but you barely played it? I actually love this Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo is like actually probably my favorite console. Yeah, it is nice because they didn't really try to do like 3D stuff. And 2D just kind of holds up really well. There we go, dude. Was that so hard? Noob down. I really like Super Nintendo. I think it's a incredibly solid system. Yeah, here's the, if you wanted to see, Ospie. Here's the, my physical copy of Shadow of the Colossus. Some games I will try on emulator first, but I saw this game, funnily enough, I saw this game being played 14 years ago. And I've always kind of wanted to play it. So, I saw a streamer playing it 14 years ago. Jesus Christ. And I was like, you know what, dude? I'll play this game eventually. And then here we are. A decade and a half later, dude. Shrine of Worship. I actually think this game is really solid, even the PS2 version. Though I do think there is a lot of lag, and I think jumping is really annoying. I think those are the only 2 things. I just need to figure out how to jump. Yeah, this game definitely fucking cooked in 2005 for sure. I'm surprised. I literally know no one who talked about this game. I don't have a PS3. You know, I think my brother has that stuff still. Because my brother bought all the consoles. So, like, the consoles that I've had now, I bought myself because, like, my brother had them. So I think my brother still has the PS2 that we had when we were kids, a PS3. I didn't play like any games on the PS3 though. And he has a PS4. So I guess he would let me borrow those if I wanted to play them. Honestly, I'm kind of digging this in the PS2, dude. I also kind of like playing the original as well. I think it is fun to play the original and then, you know, play the remaster as well. Just to see what they changed. I literally can't remember who said that. I think it was Empty Webinar. Yeah. Like Webinar said earlier. If it takes you long enough, the game gives you hints. You can accidentally glitch them and they get skipped. Wait, really? That's funny. But it did take us a long time for that guy. Because they were like, maybe his armor looks brittle. Maybe it can break. So we did get that. So we did get Navi helped. Where's my horse? Where's my bro? Ruh-roh. Yeah, I pretty much... honestly, this game already kind of fucking owns. I like it a lot. I hear him. There he is. You don't know if you ever beat a Colossus without the first hint. I did kind of notice the little gong thing on the ground. I wasn't sure if they wanted anything from that or if that was like a Zelda item collection thing at the very end of it. Which I'm assuming you're not going to get any upgrades or anything in this game. This game is just you have these tools and this is what you're going to have for the whole game. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You were too scared to go find the Colossi, so you had your brother do them for you? Dude, I got freaking horror stories of some games like Diablo. I've talked about that Diablo story kind of a lot. So like the very first Diablo came out like 1997, I think. And yeah, right when you open the door to the first boss, because like this is like before there was like a lot of voice acting. So you didn't really hear like that many things just kind of happen. But the first boss will say, "Ah, fresh meat." And I was playing it by myself in the basement of our house. And I opened up the door because I was just playing and, you know, I was just playing and just, you know, having fun with it. And I heard that and I ran upstairs and cried. And I didn't play Diablo until Diablo 3. Because and I only played Diablo 3 because I got it for free. I would not have played Diablo 3 otherwise. Because I got Diablo 3 for free with Wrath of the Lich King. But yeah, I definitely understand the scare factor of games. This area looks freaking dope. You got your money's worth out of D3? Same, bro. Dude, when they came out with the real world auction house with D3, my brother was all about that shit. No, I'm not playing on a CRT. I have a RetroTink. Yeah, with Wrath of the Lich King, they had a... I don't know. I'd have to tell you. Because there was something that they did with it. Maybe it was like, I gotta play the early access or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. I definitely got it on a sale, if there was anything I got for it. You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now. Wrath of the Lich King. Diablo. World of Warcraft, Diablo 3 version. Sign up for World of Warcraft Annual Pass and get Diablo 3 for free. Oh, that's what it was. So it wasn't Wrath of the Lich King. I probably just thought about it being Wrath. But yeah, it was the annual pass because I remember getting the Tyrael's Charger and thinking that that mount was cool. Because yeah, I mean, that was like when I was like very into WoW. And so I was like, well, I'm going to play WoW anyway. Okay, I guess I'll get that. Yeah, I don't know why I thought about it being tied to Wrath of the Lich King. But yeah, I didn't pay any money for Diablo. Oh my god, empty webinar. I love Warcraft 3, dude. The single player's so good in Warcraft 3. I get so mad because the changes of the way that they like hide the save files fucks everything up. Every time I go on a Warcraft 3 binge and I like play it on stream, this guy looks sick, by the way. Every time I go back to it, they delete my save files every fucking time. It drives me crazy. Yeah, I literally got Diablo 3 because of WoW. Yeah, my brother made kind of a lot of money with Diablo 3's real money thing. And then when they stopped doing the real money, I think he was very less interested. You gotta run, bud. Let's see what we got here. This thing looks really sick. Deer Mans. Giraffe Mans. That's probably a better way to do it. I don't see any weakness. Is this not the guy? Oh. So, okay, I actually do have a question. Do you have to fight this do you have to fight the Colossus in a specific order? Like, is only one active at a time, basically? Okay, so this is always gonna be... Like, I'm not ever gonna go out of order. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know where this guy's weakness is. This is number 4. Gotcha. So, okay. What if we bring him over here? Have I checked my butthole? I have not checked my butthole. I have not checked my butthole for his weakness. It's really hard to find them without the hint. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. How is that? Not his butthole. So we need to find some way to get this clawed down. Which I was thinking if we put him on the stone thing, he would have a hard time with it. Ah, that does not seem to be the case. No, don't call the horse. Don't listen to me, horse. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh-oh. The sword only glows in the light. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's what the blue and... okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, usually I'll try and figure out some of this stuff. I did not know that. And that is very good to know, actually. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have saw that. I was wondering why it was yellow, but that makes sense. So here's what I was thinking. We do it on... that platform, but that didn't do anything. I don't know if I have the mechanics to do this, but maybe we'll try horsing. I imagine there's going to be one that we need to do with the horse. I think it was the front. There's one of them that seems easier to climb. I don't think so. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of getting some Lord of the Rings vibes from the OST. Oh. I'm assuming we're probably going to need to use the bow more to cause certain things to happen. Maybe? It's very, it's a very wondrous soundtrack. Dude, he's all bone. I feel like I have to do something with that attack. Hide thyself underground. Huh? I'm getting Navi help, guys. Oh, I think I see what they're saying. I was nowhere near that spot. Way over here? I would assume. Took you long enough? It would have taken me longer. Me when I know the answer to the puzzle, and the streamer doesn't, dude. Dude, it's so obvious. How couldn't you tell? You freaking noob? Yep, that's me. I'm gonna see what he's doing so I can... So it seems like he just bashed his head against stuff. Gotta re-aggro him. Over here, noob. Wait, I can't. Uh-oh. Help. He's gonna bash his head here. Oh. So we come up here and then jump on him? Is that right? Okay. Still think that's like too far away. Way too far. When it made lunch, we're still not at the 67th Colossus yet? Yeah, not even at the 6th or 7th Colossus. We're at number heckin' 4. I feel like... I feel like I shouldn't be down, like, here. I'm very confused by what it wants me to do. Unless I bring it over here. Maybe that's what we do. Bring it into the middle of the 4. Deceive the Colossus to reach its back. Deceive this, man. Aren't you in your mid-30s saying 6'7"? Yeah, mid-30s. See, that's the thing, when you start getting older, you realize that the only way you can fight the insane memes of the little kids is you just have to make it so unfun for them. And that's our counterplay. Pushing 40. Yeah, 32, 40. 32, 80. What the fuck? Holy shit. Guys, I might be dumb. Deceive the Colossus. How? Are you deceived, bro? You feeling deceived right now? Decease the Colossus. Yeah, that's my plan. Holy shit. Nope. Oh no. Okay, we're getting there. Do we get double stepped on? Missed my chance. We're figuring out our chance here, Opsy. I can't do what I don't know. We're doing a little learning right now. Okay, I think we need to deceive bro again. Alright, dude. Yeah, I always press X on accident. My horse is gonna freaking die because of me, dude. And I'm gonna feel omega bad. See, so I was thinking of the incorrect spot. I mean, this is definitely where we need to have him. Freaking so dark. So dank. Yeah, that horse is super freaking dead. Oh, is he running away? Why are you running? I think the motion blur pisses me off like the most. I hate motion blur. Hee I'm in the hole, bro. So I was thinking we need to get up like through his tail. That's not the case. I think we get up through the stomach. He's doing that thing again. Walking away. I did it again. This horse thinks I'm trying to kill him. Not intentionally, but I am trying to kill him unintentionally. You call him egg roll? It does kind of sound like egg roll, huh? I always think I hear Ada. Ada. Okay. Did I not fool him enough? Did I not deceive him enough? I don't think I did. Holy guacamole. Is this everyone's least favorite? Twilight Princess prequel, true. So it's when he omega bends down like that. I don't think I can grab that. I think it's... I think I have to grab his braids. This game is a sequel, but I got rid of the fighting the Colossi. Because we're killing them all. None are being left standing. I think this is probably one of the few games that, like, I think I would prefer less lore. Ow. Okay, I think we're going to be very late on deceiving this guy. I didn't think he would start that there. Gods. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's like a lot of, you know, deep lore for like other stuff. I just mean for like the game itself. This is one that, like, I think it's totally fine to just be like, yeah, kill these things to bring your lover back, or, you know, whoever the girl is. I didn't necessarily say it was. I think he's getting tired of my tricks. I think he's tired of being deceived. Tired of not being deceased. Cheru. I always think that they're gonna face the one away. That's not the case. You're gonna finish the game too quickly after the first Colossi. See, there's another thing that that you'll find out about me, Scott and Opsy, is I overthink everything. Dude! Freaking making me mad. God, I think it's better just to go to like the other side. I think we just have to like lure him over. I think that works better than using the one that he's like already at. Yeah, I'm like a chronic overthinker, dude. Can't tell if he's gonna do the thing or not. You shithead, man. Put it over here. I was actually surprised how fast I beat the 2 Colossi. As well. Frickin' prick. I got infinite arrows. And I regen my HP. He's just not doing it. Maybe I'm doing it too fast. He makes arrows appear out of thin air. It's true. I got no quiver. Definitely don't have time to do anything here. But see, I don't think that he does the thing. And then it's like, now that I figure out that I can hop on his braid, I'm assuming it's his braid. Now it's like I can't freaking get him into the spot where I can actually attempt it again. He's right behind me, isn't he, guys? I don't think he's doing it. There he is. Music change? That's progress. Yeah, maybe. We might have it. Alright, bro, just move over. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I'm freaking out. Nice. Perfect. We got it, dude. Now we're never gonna fall off. Gonna have to redo everything all over again. I think this one is my favorite so far. It looks so cute. Do a quick stabby stab. Omega stabby stab. That was kind of close, huh? I was gonna ask you guys, people that have played, which Colossus is your favorite? Either in looks or like strategy. I don't want to know the strategy for them, obviously, but you know, what's your guys' favorite Colossi? I think in terms of look, I really like this one. I guess this one, the hard part is just getting onto him. It's not over. Oh no. It's over now. Sorry, giraffe. 13 is super cool looking. 7. Not 6. See? I'm telling you, Ospie, this is how we have to fight the Zoomer memes. You have to combat them and force it in every possible situation, and then it becomes uncool. Because it being uncool is the cool part for us. God, this thing still hasn't arrived. Makes sense, I guess. You'll understand when you're older, Billy. Number down. Number 4 down. Oh, sorry. It spoils in the chat when you follow. Thanks for the follow, Ospie. Oldest Zoomers are 30 to next year? Holy. From Zoomer to Boomer, man. Holy crap. 4, 7, 10, and 13. I really like 4 in terms of looks. I like 2 as well in terms of looks. I like quadrupeds. What's my horse doing, bro? Oh, is this the flying one I was saying that I remember? Yeah, so there's two things I remember, Ospie. This may have been before you came in. I remember one of the Colossus is like a flying Colossus. And then I remember the last Colossus is like half an hour to like get to where you can actually stab him. Because there's so much to him. 13's the coolest, 7th is your favorite design. Yeah, I remember that one specifically because I was like, holy shit, this is like its own ass game. Just to freaking try and get to the freaking attack point. We get into speedrunning strategies are even crazy. I imagine, yeah. Definitely, like, speedrunning is trying to, you know, do what you can to stay on their, like, on their back, or, like, abusing ways to get stamina, right? That's gotta be, like, two of the more important things for sure. Yeah, just to talk about what you talked about a while ago too. Yeah, I liked 7 for Barret, Aerith, Tifa, and Red. And I'm actually replaying 7 right now to reevaluate it a little bit. So I do think it's better than a 3 out of 5. I also don't really like rating systems being out of 5, if I'm being honest. Most of the strats are just bugs that gate to the weak points. I think that happened to us on the second Colossus a little bit. I like grabbed and it kind of like teleported me into a spot. You don't like rating systems? I like rating. I like letter rating stuff like tier lists. But I also have the understanding that like no list is ever going to be consistent. Because everyone's going to have a reason for... It's going to hit all the checkboxes that hit like a specific thing. But they're going to be like, nah, I still don't think it's this rank. You're like, okay, well. Jump over his bracer before he breaks it. Bracer? Wait, what? I don't think arrow's going to help. Oh yeah, sure, I'll save. This is a save spot. Yeah, I definitely hear arrow. He calls the horse. Cliff path. Did you not notice Estelle in the fight? Dude, they have a Miko, a Hatsune Miku thing. Hairstyle for Estelle, and I'm gonna make that joke in my video that I'm gonna talk about. I'd be like, you can even turn Hatsune Miku into Estelle Bright from Trails. So funny. Hey, Arrow. Yeah, I actually haven't played that many PS2 games, Webinar. Surprisingly enough. The only ones I really played are Final Fantasy X, Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot 4. And some other stuff like Dark Cloud that I didn't play a lot of. You have a PS1, 3, and 4, but not 2? Damn, okay. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Yeah, PS3s are, I mean, PS3 are kind of the good ones to have because PS5 will play PS4. PS3 can play PS2, but like nothing else. I don't think a PS4 can play a PS3, can it? We don't have light here. Yeah, my brother moved out by the time the PS3 was a thing, so I didn't really play any games on PS3. Because, admittedly, I've always been more of a Nintendo guy than a PlayStation guy. Pretty much my only dive into PlayStation was Final Fantasy. I can't tell if I'm going the right way. Like, even Ratchet and Clank. I love the first Ratchet and Clank. But, like, I just never played any of the other ones at all. You love the PS3 Ratchet and Clanks? I do really want to play more of them. I think Ratchet and Clank is hella fun. I don't even know if this is the place where I'm supposed to be. I don't even know how I can get in there. A crack in time. Yeah, I just played the OG Ratchet and Clank. And then I did the remake that they have played. They have so many Ratchet and Clank games now that I don't really know, like, the order that they come in. I know there's, like, Going Commando. There's, like, a couple other ones, too. I just want to get to the light to see if this is where I'm supposed to go. Thanks, Arrow. We'll have to figure it out, fellas. So, maybe what we'll do... I don't know if you noticed, Webinar, but I've been trying to upload... I've been doing multi-streams to YouTube. So I know you said you wanted to watch the Metal Gear Solid stuff, and I do want to play that soon. So the VODs, I have them like saved as live stuff, so it should have the VODs of everything. In case, because I think you're in Europe, if I remember. I might try and do Metal Gear Solid stuff on Saturdays. Oh wait, we dive, huh? I totally forgot we can dive. But I do want to play. I would really like to play Metal Gear Solid. I'm kind of in like a retro mood where like I just want to play a lot of games that I have not played through really. Like this. Honestly, this game's a lot better than I thought. I mean, I kind of figured I would like the game, but it really does feel smooth. I think the only thing that's getting me is the jumping when I am, when I'm like on the back and I'm stressing out about like my stamina. This might be the one that I remember. I don't know if there's another flying one, but I do remember a flying one. This thing looks kind of freaking cool. Yeah, this thing looks sick. I will say that last Colossus was a little obscure in how we had to do it. Hopefully we can figure some out. I want to try to figure out this stuff before the hints, but it sounds like you guys are saying that like the hints are kind of mandatory because a lot of them are a little obscure. Kind of the vibe I'm getting. I do kind of like bird stuff. I think avian things are cool. Game's really hard without the hints. I don't know how long it would have taken me to get the last one. I think like climbing onto him I would have figured out. But not nope. Doable without hints, but difficult. So he is following us. Even under the water? I think we've gained enough distance. No, I don't think he is following us. Is he seeing us? He did switch his position. I think he's seeing us. That dude be looking like he's seeing us, guys. Tail is also not going into the water. So I'm guessing what we have to do is we get his attention far away. We get away from his attention. We get like towards the back and then we can close in. I think that's my thought process. We like come over here, have him look over this way, swim way the hell over there and then behind him, and then try to sneak in, I think is my thought. He's still following us. I can't tell, is he? If I have my idea and they're still giving me, you know, if they come up with the hint like that just did. I am reading the hint, but I I do like figuring out. Yep, he's definitely sees us. So yeah, I don't think we're able to do that then. I'll always try and do what I want to do first. So if I have a idea and they tell me that's not going to work, I'll still try it out because I want to see. On the PS4, you can disable the hints. Yeah. I would have. I looked at the options before, so I would have saw them. Yeah, I think it would be fun to play without the hints. Though I guess it kind of depends. I think personally, I think they give the hints at least this first hint kind of early. I feel like I didn't nearly get enough time with what I wanted to do. But I am a person that I do like bashing my head against the wall for a long time to figure things out. I definitely don't mind being like, oh yeah, here's 10 things I want to try and do, and they all take like 2 minutes to do. So I'm going to try every one of them and see how it goes. So bro's flying around. Seeing if there's any way we can get vertically up. I don't think there's really a way we can vertically go up. Maybe over there? I definitely like, it's kind of crazy because I really like the, you don't think you'd be able to hit it, to beat it without looking things up? I mean, I definitely needed it for the fourth guy. I didn't think that, I didn't think the arena would be so big for that other guy. But I definitely did need the hint for that. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, we're only on like, what, this is number 5 out of, I think Scott said 16. So I imagine that I'm probably going to be needing hints on quite a lot of them. Like, enough to where it's like I can't really... Yeah, this doesn't get us anywhere. Okay, so yeah, this is stuff that's like mirrored. Is he still flying around? Is Bro still doing his thing? I do like that it's a little more abstract. So how are we going to get his attention? We hit him once and he flew up. Colossus 12 is really hard without the hint. Okay, now he's circling us. Here we go. Oh, oh shit. That's cool. I like that. I think maybe I have to jump. I think I may have jumped, but I was itching my nose and I heard this drawing and I was like, oh, he's coming. Owned. Oh, Jesus, that face is creepy as hell. Monka. Yeah, that would creep me out as a kid, too. Definitely. So I think my jumping is very late. I imagine this game's not too long once you know how to do this strategy. Because we spent like 99% of last time just figuring out if you could see us. Hour 20 minutes, that's not bad. I guess there are 16 of them. What's up, Vaden? Welcome back from Delurk. We're doing pretty good. We are on Colossus number 5. Yeah, almost on that time's going to the Colossus, yeah. I imagine they die in like a minute. Yeah, we're on Colossus number 5. I think there's 16 total. Yeah, I was pretty much the same way, Vade. Then I watched a streamer play it. I watched a streamer play it 14 years ago. And I always thought this game was cool. It looked cool. Definitely like up my alley. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, the controls and stuff aren't even like really that bad. They have remade it a couple times. Yeah, time does. Time do be flying. Been wanting to play this game for more than half the time it's been out, but I never did. There you go. Okay, that's gonna aggro him, I think. Definitely like a very like unique game too. There we go. Yeah, I was just doing it really late. Yeah, don't fall. Yeah, we'll try. We will try our hardest not to. We have not scanned where this guy is. I'm gonna guess is probably gonna be the tail. Help! We are... I think we're okay. Okay, left wing. I feel like he's... Oh. We're right. Omega stab. Yeah, I do kind of get pretty big Lord of the Ring vibes from this game. Kind of like its Sting. Lord of the Ring and Zelda. I get both of those vibes from this game pretty big. Hang on. Oh, wow, we are... Yeah, this... I gotta say, freaking... What was his name? Wander? Wander's freaking arm strength is insane. Love makes you crazy, yeah. Freaking that adrenaline. This song kind of slaps, though. It's gotta make it over here to the very end. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. Yeah, steel shoulders, true. Literally. We're getting to wing. This might be one where we can't really charge a big stab. Just kidding. Get freaking stabs. Upside down? Holy. Help! My stamina! No! My stamina! Yeah, that was so close. We almost saved it. I think this is my favorite one so far. I do really like bird flight and stuff like that. Yeah, I think this one might be my favorite so far. We need to find this right in front of us. A little bird. Hope there's not one under the water. That's kind of the big things I like is when they're under the water, like the Cthulhu stuff. That's like the big shit that I think is really cool. Yeah, imagine if there was one underwater. Is he coming in? Is he swinging for the hills? I might have to aggro him again. Did I hit him? He's got quite the freaking arrow arm, too. The arrow accuracy. Just flies freaking straight. Yeah, I think there is also something to be said about playing, like, the older game. Just because, like, that's the one that kind of popped off really hard, you know? His accuracy is great, mine isn't. I'm hitting precisely where I want to. Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, ant on the mound thing. It's kind of crazy that not a lot of people have done stuff like this game. You think this would be like a very popular genre? The whole David versus Goliath thing. Bro does see me. Yeah, there really are none. You would think it would be very popular. Nice. First try again. I'm going to the wing. Oh, shit. Oh, he's turning. Oh, God, he's turning. How are we still on him? What is happening? I'll take it, dude. You know, that's a good point. I was thinking about Dark Souls. And I didn't say it, but I was like, do you think that this spawned Dark Souls? And then in my head, I was like, yeah, maybe it's not, that's not really, like, not everything has to be related to another. But yeah, that is a good point. This did probably spawn, like, Dark Souls and Monster Hunter, honestly. Down he goes. Rip Bird. That's true, Webinar. Those are probably very inspired by this, I would say. When was the first Monster Hunter? I think Monster Hunter especially was probably inspired by this. Is it just gonna hit us while we're swimming? It's coming. 2004, so that's before this, right? This is 2005, I think. Yeah, I guess Dark Souls. Huh? That one did not take nearly as long as number 4. I didn't know I would like this game, but I actually did not know I would like it this much. Dude, I'm getting mad. So we're having my mom's birthday today. And I have a package that well, not a package. I wanted to get a couch. And it said that it was supposed to be delivered on Monday or Tuesday. And then today happened where, like, my parents want to, you know, go do dinner. And it's like, hey, you know that package we said was going to come on Monday? It's coming today. And so I was like, okay, well, we got some time before I have to go. It was out for delivery like 4 hours ago. And I have to leave in like 2 hours. So we're going to stream for about another hour and a half for this. But underneath the temple. And I'm going to be freaking so mad. I'm going to be so freaking mad if it's not delivered, because it's pretty expensive. Very hard to get on the horse. And we'll have to see what bro looks like. The next one's with the goofiest game over screen. Is it, I'm guessing the game over screens change depending on which one you're fighting. That's cool. They do? Oh, nice. That's cool. Hey, how they're looking at your soul when you die? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you're dead. Well, I did not mean to charge you off a cliff here, horse. I did not mean to jump off the cliff. Okay, so it's just over there? This game fucks, dude. I like this. I think one thing that has always bugged me about Dark Souls, and the difference between like that and this, This game, I feel pretty mobile. I don't feel like it takes a really long time to do stuff. The stuff that it does take a really long time to do is like attacking, but that's to, I mean, you only need like 3 hits, right? And you don't have to really dodge when you're doing it. But with Dark Souls, I always feel so slow when I play a Dark Souls game. And I really don't like being slow. I like being very agile in games. So I think, especially when the enemies are big, even though it takes you a long time to kind of do stuff, like climb and stuff like that, comparatively to the big guys that are taking an hour to do a move, I feel very fast compared to them. Now we're into shade, huh? We're not gonna get anything. I'm assuming that where the light is at kind of gives us a hint when we're in the shade. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's go arrow. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to kill the horse. God damn it, right into the tree. I'm sorry, Arrow. Arrow's freaking pissed, dude. Not anymore, he says. What were these guys saying below the temple? Do you think this is like real world physics where if you like jump in the water you could just die? I don't think it's gonna let me jump in the water. Oh yeah, I will. Ow! Jesus, we're superhumans. We are superhumans. A 60-foot drop, no problem. Shin bones, who needs them? Damage taken, 20% of our HP. No problem. Dude, Arrow's already on it, man. There was soft moss there. Yeah. Love when the soft moss breaks my fall. Perfectly timed. That's exactly why I chose to jump there. I knew that the soft moss would save us. Oh, now this is some freaking Twilight Princess shit. This is number 6. Six or 7? You know which one this is. You can't say that when you know which one this is. It is 6? I mean, I guess you can say that if you don't want to tell me which one it is. It's okay, we're all pushing 40, guys. Yeah. Today 32, tomorrow 74. That's how it goes, man. It's rough out here in these streets. So I'm guessing these are only save stuff and we don't really need to climb it for whatever reason. I kind of want to know what those... Are they, like... The more we 6-7, the less the children are gonna 6-7. Yeah, you have to understand, it's totally like it's a retaliatory thing. SP. Whenever someone like says the same joke that you do, and you're like, wow, that's the most unfunny thing ever. It's retaliatory. Because we're like, Oh god, this is so unfunny. So we need to make it more unfunny because that will make it funny. It's our way of lashing out generationally. I can kill the lizards? Dude, but I love the lizards. Why would I want to do that? Do they actually give you anything if you kill them? Hold on. We'll need one to sacrifice. You get stamina? Okay, we missed. Oh, he is freaking powerful. Dude. Huh? Oh.
Abro.
The heck? You just turned into a tail. I don't even think I actually hit him. I feel like I missed him every time I tried. Yippee! Stamina. Can we run over the lizards? Oh, shit. The lizards are just chilling with a big old freaking Colossi. Until there's a lizard Colossus, then we'll probably have to kill all of the lizards. Where's this at? Rock. Oh, the lizard Colossus. Gonna be right here. Maybe? No. Huh? Fellas, it might have something to do with these ruins. You guys think that might be the case? What was that? It just disappeared. It might be the case. The gang is saying so. There's a freaking dude with a sword. I don't need no torches or nothing. Going into the deep, dank crypt, dude. Oh, there's light here. I don't know why I'm looking around for like freaking pots and stuff, dude, unironically. This area looks freaking cool. Oh, grab it, bro. Oh, nice. Show yourself. Oh, is that the Colossus? I don't know why I always want to call them Titans. Probably because I've seen Attack on Titan. I always want to call them Titans. Look behind you, bro. Mountain man. But do be dark as frick. There are Attack on Titan games. Have you played any of them? I assume no, but I found out that if I ever want to jump up, I have to like push my joystick like very north. Wasn't there one Attack on Titan game that was actually like really good? Okay, he's owning us, man. Quit walking. Yeah. It's just, I found out how to at least be consistent with bringing things up. Well, he's gonna smash through that one too, guys. He is fast as frick. I get the feeling this is one where he says, I remember him saying he has a lust. They're in English. So he said this one is no fool. He's got a lust, but he is no fool. He's Santa Claus. I think of him like a dwarf. Can't climb that. Can't climb this. I don't think we can climb this either. Like how the music dims when we're back there, that's cool. So we need to get on the right hand or the left hand. Yeah, wasn't there an Attack on Titan game on the Wii, now that I think about it? Oh, I guess that'll do it. Oh shit, too slow. I guess that'll do it. I want to smack down with the other one? Brother man. Seeing if they do that thing where, like, if you're at like a certain range, they'll do like a different attack. Ow. Okay. Nice camera, bro. Oh. There we go. Now this song is freaking good, holy moly. Okay, we cannot get flicked. What if we come over here and when he grabs us up... Oh shit, I did not... I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. Like when he brings me up to just jump on the, Best Titan with armor, Titan spinal fluid. Impossible to break down. Dude, I really liked Attack on Titan. Oh shit. I mean, obviously because the premise is kind of similar to this, right? There is a chance we die. Okay, he seems like he's letting us get more here. Maybe not. I need to figure out what to do with that part. If I had more stamina, I would have probably done a little bit more. Okay, we got fucking actually squished. We should probably dive out and down. Dude, I would never have noticed that's a face. Jump straight into his fist. I gotta get on the outside. Not my fault he led. But now I know. Now Parallel Universe Wander will beat him. Because he knows. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, no, I totally agree, M2 owner. As soon as they stopped the threat of the Titans, and once they like revealed like what caused it all to happen, and then they like, you know, started going to like the other kingdom or whatever, I kind of noped out of there pretty fast. I very much like the intrigue of the Titans. And then when they answered that, then I was like, okay, I got my fill. I don't really care how they resolve it, you know? I don't care how they resolve this story. I got my intrigue from what was going on. My sate. Her lore was sated. Ow. And then I heard like a lot of people didn't like it. Like the other season. Because I heard that like main character started doing like Hitler stuff, and I was like, whoa, okay, alright, dude. No suspense after season 3. It's kind of hard, man. When you have something like the Titans, it's like such a big question. I think it's hard to move from that point, you know. Turn around, Billy. I don't see any other thing that we could... Oh, I think we jump from like the forearm. To the bicep. You want to throw down, bro? Please. Holy frame drops. I did drop some frames, so that may have been me. This is the first time I've dropped frames since being in my new place. You want to swing? Yeah, thanks. Ruh-roh. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of lag in this game. I think it's more the fucking motion blur really pisses me off more than anything. It like does the slam down and then it just I can't see like any friggin' shape, it's just a smear of color. Like this, I don't know why, but I just kind of like expect this to be laggy. Find a place where thou art hidden. Too late, bro. Yeah, I figured you could turn off motion blur. I do really like trumpets and French horns. So the second that song comes on, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I can't stand motion blur. Oh, you asked if it was emulation because you don't remember if it was motion blur originally? Yeah, I'm playing on PS2. It might be kind of worse because of my retro tink. Because I think that does do a little bit of it. But definitely not that big of a deal. So basically we need to hop over here so he can't see us. He still sees us. This is not working how we want it to. That did not work how I wanted it to. I'm gonna try going from... Ow, that hit me. Okay. Anytime you're ready, wander. True. I should try and find a place where I'm hidden. Problem is, only way I know how to get onto him is the arms. I can't climb any place to just jump on his arm. That's silly of me. That hit me. Oh, it's so over, bros. That's crazy I have a low health sound in this game. I had never even realized it. Nope. Okay, well, if you don't slam the ground, how am I supposed to retaliate? If you don't do the thing that I want you to do, how can I kill you? I guess maybe it's probably trying easier just to get onto his stomach. Yeah, I know. When you're on the ground, it's like, oh shit, he's gonna step on your ass. When you're on the Titan, not doing anything, trying to figure out what the hell you need to do, it's like, you got this, bro. Press the advantage. Like, how, man? Dude, he really does not like attacking with his fists. Shut up, man. I'm obviously not listening to you. I'm assuming, because I did try the pillar thing, and I was like totally fine with doing that, but it was mostly that I couldn't find a way to that would be able to jump on him. And that was the big problem. Okay, he just tripped me over. No, don't call the horse. See, because this is where we line of sight him. That's pretty obvious because he isn't destroying this column. But it's mostly that I don't know how I would get onto... I can't just climb that. I can't climb this. Maybe I can. Unless I can just do it from ground zero. Perhaps you should listen to the game. This is me listening to the game, where I line of sight him and then I try and get on his hand. I'm saying that I can't... That was my original plan, and I can't see a way where I get onto him. So I'm going to stick with my plan. I was just kind of verbalizing what I was thinking when it... Because this big-ass pillar, obviously, he is not going to break it. So use that to line of sight. It's mostly that I can't think of a way to get on him at the moment when I can't do it. The only thing is basically that I just need to have him throw his fist at me, which I think maybe I just need more distance. Like, I think maybe that's it. Or not. Oops. Nice, still dodged. We regened all the way up, by the way. From low health, just trying to get him to attack the ground. Though maybe all we do is just... All we do is maybe line of sight him. And then when he wanders down here, then we just try and jump on him. I still want to try the hand thing, because obviously that worked pretty well. Except for he's just not doing the hand thing, so... But if he doesn't wander down, because I mean I could use this height to jump on his hand. But if he never wanders down, how do I do that too? This is why I'm saying I think the original way that I was doing it was better. It seemed to really just like that area, huh? Maybe I make him come down here and then I de-aggro him. Maybe this is just what he does if he can't find you. He's coming back up, dude. go. Oh, can't grab it. Dude, I really don't. I don't trust this. No, don't call it fucking horse. No. God damn it. I know you can change the controls of the buttons. I know that's possible. I don't do it because eventually I just assume that I'm going to learn not to press X. However, I have not learned not to press X. Oh shit. Alright, brother. It's like I'm waiting for a cheese strat. He keeps saying that. Every time I try, it feels worse than this. I need you to turn all the way around, buddy. This isn't gonna work, huh? How did I get him to attack with his fists so many times before? I've been trying to like go at like different distances. It was pretty consistent before. I don't know why he's like stuck not doing anything. He does not want to do that. Just can't reach him. So I could try and use this to jump on him. I was thinking about that, but he also can destroy those. So I wasn't sure if that's actually something that we can do. He's just not throwing his fist down, so we need to actually come up with like a different strategy. Because he is not doing anything to help me with my strategy. Like, I can't jump and grab this, you know what I mean? I'm hidden, bro. He does not know I'm here. It's so crazy. He's thinking about it. He wants to. Now he's gonna stumble towards us again. It does just suck that we can't, unless... I don't know if I can do anything over here either. Yeah. The problem is his hands are just too high off the ground, barely. That's like the big problem. I am 90% sure I cannot do anything with his feet. And I can't climb anything. Except for two very niche things that I can climb. Unless when he sees us is when he smashes. That might be the case. Game's like, I forgot what music to play. It's been so long since he's been back here. Trying to see if there's a freaking way I can get up. He's not letting us. I hate that I spend so long to just get to some point where I can move. I think I waste like 80% of my stamina getting to that point. Okay, so new game theory. Find a place where thou art hidden. Yeah, I think I get it. I understand that's what the game is telling me. Getting it from the chat as well doesn't change that the game is telling me that. You'll stop. I mean, what you say doesn't change anything that I'm doing. Unless I need to find a different spot and where hidden means something completely different than being hidden from the boss. Because if it's like, yeah, go into this alcove here and the boss is just going to forget that you exist. And then he's just going to peek down and then you can stab him in the face. And that's how you kill him. Because if it's something like that, then it's like the dumbest thing in the world. Because we're hidden behind the pillar. We're hidden here. It's all the same thing. Now, unless he comes over here and he's like, oh, what's this? He's actually doing that. That's so annoying. Yeah, my bad that the guy freaking bends down to go look at this thing. For no fucking reason. Yeah, I'm out of his line of sight, and it's just only because I'm right there. He decides he's gonna go over and bend down to give you the absolute freest fucking hit in the world, bro. Give me a quick stab. Hey, buddy. Yeah, my bad for being, you know, behind the central pillar and not these, you know, other pillars. Because the boss knows exactly where you are. But if you just so happen to be under here, then he's just going to be like, oh, wow, I wonder where he's gone. I'm going to bend over. But if you're over around the big pillar, then he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to walk back and forth and not do anything. I'm hidden in both cases. What's to stop this freaking dumbass from just destroying this? Yeah, short-term memory. It pisses me off. I do too, though, to be fair. We need just a quick hit to get him to just stop. We just need a quick hit to get him to stop, I think. There we go. Oh shit. I got greedy. We just need a quick hit. You've actually flung me off. Alright guys, we'll go back to this thing that makes us hidden and not the other thing that makes us hidden. Yeah, my bad, dude. This actually pisses me off. I'm fine with most of this stuff. Alright, bro, you can. He still has not seen me. He still has not seen me. Why not just have him knock down the big ass pillar in the middle of the fucking room? The music doesn't get quieter there. I did call that out when I got there. Maybe I should have understood that that means that I'm hidden. And not me being out of the boss's line of sight. And him wandering around like an imbecile. Do a little stamina recovering. Super freaking stab. That didn't do any damage? There we go. Omega damage. I'm just mad that it's trying to say hidden is not hidden. Okay, so I guess we have to go find another sigil. Help! Yeah, I freaking clutched out that regrab. Poor Colossus whining in pain. He's probably sick of me complaining. Probably like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. It's like, you're kicking my ass now, bro. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, he knows that we're here, so this is a problem. Seems like once he knows we're here, we're fucked. So close! Damn it. Alright guys, time to go hide again. Do you guys think if I just go around the corner of the central pillar, and if I hide there, do you think the Colossus will bend down and look around? Dude, I'm sorry. That shit pisses me off so fucking much. Sorry, it's not the pillar you want me to hide behind, game. He won't? I know he won't. I know he won't. Yeah, the game developer's vision. Who am I, a simple pleb? I did tell you guys that I'm an incredibly big overthinker. That is one of my super personality traits. Because I am like an omega overthinker. You notice overthinking the last Colossus? The bird one? I feel like I didn't really overthink that one. The giraffe one and this one, I definitely overthought those. I don't feel like I overthought the bird one at all. Well, yeah, I mean, if you know the answer to the puzzle, everything's going to be overthinking in that sense. I'm going around the lake to see if he's following me. Because I just barely saw the Colossus. And I need to know what mechanics he has. It's the same thing as me trying to climb this guy's arm. Like, yeah, you can say, like, yeah, it's obvious, shoot him with the arrow. Shit, we have another freaking... another round. They made it on his arm. On his leg. Okay, we could not really grab that. Yeah, the hint for that one is, yeah, shoot him with the arrow. But, like I said, I'm going to try to figure out what I want to try and figure out first. As soon as I found out that, yeah, he's following us no matter how far away we go, then it's like, okay, yeah, well. Then at that point, pretty much all you can do is shoot him with the arrow. But with this guy, where the hint is, get hidden. I think it's very dumb. I think the boss itself is fun, but I don't like that it has to be a specific pillar. No, I mean, it's gathering information, right? There's a bird that's perched in the middle of a lake, you know? Yeah, we don't need to go this one. Kind of a big thing with birds is eyesight. So you want to see if you're able to use that to your advantage. See if you can get out of the bird's eyesight and then use that to sneak up on him. And it is a very big lake too. You know, it's not like there's only 2 platforms there. It's over. And he falls. Good riddance. Perfect. Alright, it said it got delivered. Nice. Take me. tendrils. What is happening to our body? Yeah, I'm not trying to say that you're wrong, or I'm not trying to flame you or anything. Going to the hand is the way speedrunners do it. They jump to the head. I kind of felt like that was a way to do it. Because he does like fling you up, right? And if you let go, your momentum probably shoots you way up and then you can get on his head. That wasn't really my thought. But my thought was going up his arm and then up to the bicep and then up to the shoulder. And I still feel like that's the way you can do it. I like my idea way better than that one. For sure. To get the thing to land on his head. I can understand that. That does make sense. Yeah, to get shot up. A ruin hidden in the lake. Oh, it's Leviathan, dude. Okay. I think I have time for this one more. It depends on where they delivered my so I have to assemble my couch that I got. So depending on if they dropped it off at the main office, because I live in an apartment complex. They dropped off in the main office, or if they dropped it off right outside my door. Because if it's at the office, I'm probably gonna have to end stream just to try and get it up here. But if it's right outside, we'll continue. So what I will do is I'm gonna play 3 minutes of ads real quick, guys, just to get rid of all the pre-rolls and the mid-rolls and all the other rolls. And then I didn't play any ads this entire stream. I forgot. Yippee! We love ads, dude. Yeah, get the ad blocker if you don't have one already. I used to do ad blocker, and then I got really sick of trying to update it because Twitch likes to try to break ad blockers. So I switched over to do the Twitch Turbo. Because I feel like this is kind of my version of like Netflix. I watch a lot of Twitch. They love giving you money. Yeah, I don't really get any money from ads. I have it because I have a lot of emotes. I want to pay people back with emotes if they want to. So I got some follower emotes and some sub emotes that I feel like are good enough quality that I can give you guys if you want to use them. So mostly like Final Fantasy and Xenoblade stuff. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to play some ads. We'll be right back. Once the ads are done, I'll know if we can do more or not. So be right back, guys. 1 second. On second thought, it would have just been much easier just to check it first and then tell you guys. It's not outside. So I assumed that they, which I don't blame them. I live on the 3rd floor. So I'll be right back. But yeah, it sounds like I will need to go grab that. So I have to leave in probably less than an hour anyway. So we will call it there. Very fun game. Actually, I guess I'll wait a minute for the ads to be done and then say how much I like the game. Okay. That should be done. Shadow of the Colossus is very fun. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. And I kind of figured I would like the game. Very fun game. We're going to be playing this on Saturdays. So next Saturday, we'll continue our Shadow of the Colossus run. We made it a little more than a third of the way done. So, hopefully next week and the week after. I try and do longer streams on Saturdays, but gonna go to dinner with my family today, so we are unable to go a little bit longer, but I try to do like 6 or 8 hour long streams. So yeah, we'll continue next week. We'll see how far we get next week, and then from there we'll do that. Next stream will be Final Fantasy 6 or 8 instead of 6 or 7. Yep, I gotta tie. I gotta limit Scott. He becomes too powerful the more that you say 6 or 7. But yeah, Osby, since you're new to the stream, nice to meet you, by the way. Sorry if I got a little heated. I'm very much like an emotional person, but I try not to take it out because I think it's fun as a chatter to instigate a bit. So I try not to, yell or get mad at like people. But it seemed like you were knowing what you were doing. You didn't care. So but yeah, I'm playing through the original Final Fantasy VII on the weekdays, and then on the weekends. So next Saturday we're going to continue with Shadow of the Colossus, but incredibly fun game. Much more fun than I thought it was. Very happy that we're playing it. So yeah, that is going to be it for me today. Next stream will be on Monday for Final Fantasy VII. Thanks for watching, gamers. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. And we'll continue this next Saturday. Peace. Have a good weekend. Good night.